Welcome back. We see as Warriors is going to take game number 1 over Infamous. This is a battle for Pool C. Who will prevail here? Clutch really putting on a show for us. Clutch and Snakebites, their individual talent really just shining in that first game.
We talked about Snakebite before this match. This kid is absolutely sick. I mean, we watched last event in Raleigh, him getting crazy overkills. I mean, we've seen some just crazy individual plays out of this guy. And he's going to be the one that Warriors really needs to continually step up throughout this series if they want to take it. But you know what? We're going to kick it off game number 2. It's going to be Team Slayer on the pit.
Starting off game number 2 on Team Slayer on the pit with Snakebite, who went the most positive last game. He went positive 6 with 19 kills. Great job by Snakebite, and it seems as though they will be going for the Rockets heavily here. 3 members on the Warrior squad are really heavily focused on this green side, Chris.
But APG is going to be able to grab the Rockets first, and he's going to be able to get out back to his side of the map and be able to get out clean with those Rockets. And it looks like Warriors pushing in, but Infamous doing somewhat of a good job kind of guarding their side. And a rocket through the wall. APG coming up huge, stopping this push by Warriors.
I know it was just a rocket, but APG, there was no reason for him to live there, and he came back. And, you know, APG, we didn't say his name a single time in that first game, and he was our Raleigh MVP.
APG, so much individual talent. He's got such a sick shot. When he gets in the DLR battle, he usually wins, but you can see Royal 2 ripping his face off right there. Royal 2, another very, very good pickup for Warriors. He's been a consistent player throughout the entire tournament, usually playing with Arcanum, but him and Arcanum went their separate ways. And we see Royal 2 somewhat found a home here on Warriors.
Yeah, and, you know, Arcanum did the exact same thing. He is on Triggers down, so both of these guys, maybe they are better apart. We've seen in the past that Best Man and Defy were a perfect example of 2 players who do much better when they're on separate teams. And now it seems as though the gameplay is going to slow down a lot. So the members of Warrior are going to be located. Clutch is going to be watching the runway. Snakebite is going to be watching the empty. Dursky's watching the green. And Royal 2 is top sniper. On the red side, Chris.
Well, you got APG in the sword, Lethal guarding camo. Blaze going to be watching their green, and Ryanoob is going to be hiding in sword. He's going to be the one to probably poke out and shoot a bit of shots, some pot shots on the other side. But we're seeing Warriors, they looked like they were about to start charging right there. And we see now as Clutch is going to go into the sword to hunt down Ryanoob. And Blaze is going to be the one to break the ice, getting a kill in green. And I think what we're going to see is Lethal starts charging in. This is going to be the setup break.
Yeah, and although since he threw that nade, he was unable to get that kill. Lethal is forced to retreat. Good job by Warriors maintaining map control. Their 4-kill lead now has been reestablished. It was a 3-kill lead. And really just an overall great play from this team. Dursky hitting people in the leg, just doing an excellent job here. But, you know, Infamous is really heavy on the sword side, and it seems as though they are sending a guy down empty. Now, Chris, ideally, where do you want to send this flank, or are they doing it exactly right?
They're doing a great flank. You want to switch it up as Lethal gets pack-smacked in sword. You want to be switching up with these flanks. You don't want to consistently go runway or in any direction, really, the entire time. You definitely want to kind of surprise the other team. You don't want them to know exactly where it's coming. But we see as there is a member, Ryan, who's on the Warriors sniper hut, but Dursky's going to take him out, regain control, but Blaze just picked up the rockets. Literally no one there to contest him. And we may be able to see a push here from Infamous with these rockets, but no, Dursky is going to shut it down.
Dursky really heating up with the sniper, and Blaze has these rockets. Very interested to see what kind of push. Normally we're going to see it as he's going to bait one of his teammates and send him down empty first, and he is going to come back and get an easy kill. But, you know, he's taking a different approach. He is sitting at the green. Maybe they are looking for a training push, but they have to be extremely careful because Dursky, not only is he ripping face, but he's in top turret, so he will be able to shut down any rush that could happen from training.
And something rough about Infamous, they were unable to grab their last sniper. It might have already just kind of disappeared, or someone on Warriors might have grabbed it and ran away. But none of these guys have had a sniper for about 2 minutes, but now snipers will be dropping in about 10 seconds. As we see the evade is up, and Lethal finishing up a kill on their side of the map. So we're going to see the snipers pop, and then we're going to see the overshield pop about 20 seconds later.
I think Warriors needs to play slightly fast-paced. They really outshot Infamous in that first game, and I expect to see the similar result. All they have to do is increase the game speed here, but it's so hard when Blaze has these rockets. He is just sitting in green box, just not even moving. He is a statue. Actually, no, I am so wrong. He is in their side sword, and he gets his face ripped off. That entire statement was completely false.
Dursky doing a great job. You've got snipers in the hand of Dursky and Snakebite right now, the two holdover members from Warriors, but Lethal with a jumping headshot on Snakebite at their plat. And we see they just grabbed the overshield by Infamous. It's Blaze with it. And the lead now down to 3 kills, but the game, for as much action we've seen, the kills really aren't that high.
Yeah, and this is exactly what happened in the Status Quo versus Revolution match last night, Chris. We saw as there was so much going on, and Blaze is going to pick up that kill, but there's just so much going on, but it's still so slow at the same time. So although we feel, since we're casting and normally in a stalemate we kind of lay back, this is an engaging stalemate. It's really weird.
It's weird. They keep just pot-shotting and getting kills, but you see Blaze finding these rockets after going clutch and killing Snakebite. He's going to finish off Dursky. He's going to make a run down to Sniper Tower, pick up a double kill, barely surviving in the process. And we see as there's a tie now. Actually, Warriors up 1-0 now. It's back to a tie. APG, though, camping out at the Snipe Tower. He should be taken down. But they should know, Lethal now making a move to get there. This Snipe Tower, the other team's Snipe Tower, the most important place to camp out. If you can get control of that area, their team or their side, you're going to go on a bunch of kill runs.
Warriors was looking for a potential push through the empty. Royal 2 is sitting in their opposition's needle, and now we are seeing as the overwhelming push from the empty will happen, but Infamous is going to be able to shut it down, and they are forced to retreat. Snakebite has no shields, and he is coming back. He is blinking red right now, and he is going to have protection from Royal 2, so a good job. And now Lethal's going to make this push with the rockets, and he's not going to connect, and Rynoob's going to rip his face off. Awesome job here from Infamous.
Lethal picking up a double kill with the rockets. Now he's going to be moving into the Warriors base. Warriors really in tough positions now, and you see as Rynoob's got the sniper on top of the turret. Blaze is in the courtyard, and they're going to start to spawn kill these guys. They're going to get some spawn kills, hopefully in the courtyard, and then as they start spawning in the needler, that's really where they want to trap them. But Rynoob's doing a great job staying up there, and Infamous just starting to get really far into this base as a double kill picked up by APG in the sword with the sniper, and it's just not looking good here for Warriors.
Yeah, everything is just going in favor of Infamous. Infamous has control of their Sniper Tower. APG is pushing through the pit. APG is now going to be able to take down any player coming down the empty as he picks up a huge double kill, hitting the back of the brain of Dursky. Great play so far from Infamous. They made this comeback. At the beginning, Warriors seemed to control the entire game. Dursky was playing well. All of them were shooting very exceptional. But as soon as the game got increased in aggression, they can't compete.
Infamous just immediately got control of the base and have gone on a crazy spree now, leading the game by 15 kills. You can see the spawn killing is just not going to stop. And I think the major key here were the rockets that Lethal picked up. It seems that Infamous has gotten all 3, and that's just horrible. Lethal taking Snakebite's face. He comes, you're not allowed in your own Mauler.
Yeah, get out of here, man. This is my base. You get out of here, little punk. Noob's going to be able to get that kill. Royal 2 got a little bit of evade, having a potential triple kill, and Clutch is going to challenge him, so he will be robbed of that, but maybe he can get it still. Here's the double, and he is going to be taken out. So they are just 4 kills away. Warriors really will have a very hard time coming back from this one.
And still Blaze and Lethal at the Sniper Tower for Warriors. Lethal actually picking up the sniper. He's going to run into sword. He's going to move it as far away as possible, use Blaze as his bait. And we see Ryanoob and Lethal both on the sword side of the map with each other's snipers. And it seems the Warriors, though, doing a good job picking off these kills, and Dursky getting into the other team's base, but APG is going to let his teammates finish him off. And it looks like this game should go in the favor of Infamous.
11 kill lead for Infamous here. They have 2 snipers in the hands of Warriors. Clutch has 1, Snakefight has the other, and Snakefight is behind Team Infamous. They have to be aware of that. 49-37, this game should be over in favor of Infamous as we are just awaiting that 50 kill. And here it comes as the second melee lands. Infamous going to be taking game number 2. The series is tied 1-1, and as we look at the stats here, Lethal doing an excellent job going +7, and it was really all sparked by those rockets that he picked up. He hit that one shot on the guy at the empty hall, and then he picked up the double kill on the guy in the pit. That really gave them the momentum to get across the barrier that Warriors set up for them to.
And as soon as Infamous got those kills, they were just storming the Warriors sniper tower. As soon as they got control, they just almost never gave it up. Warriors has to be a little bit frustrated. They allowed that to happen. That is the goal of the map, to get the other team's sniper tower. And Infamous tying the series up 1-1.
And Chris, we will be going into Team King on Nexus coming up next. And you know, I'm really interested to see how Lethal is going to play this one. I mean, this is a new map. There's no rockets, but there is a grenade launcher. So we'll see how he plays it when we come back.